2008 Malibu Response LXi. This is a beautiful open bow direct drive ski boat, which is going to offer a little bit more room, has a better family boat than your typical closed bow ski boats. But a beautiful boat with a red stripe down the side on the lower corner, white main stripe and interior deck, and then we have a black rub rail stripe that kind of runs towards the front and up on the nose here in the bow. It sits on a single axle Prestige trailer, steel wheels, spare tire, has a swing tongue as well. It's in great shape. It's got about 706 hours on the 5.7 Monsoon 340 engine. It's freshly serviced. Just a clean boat. Let's walk around it and get a really good look at the condition here. So first off, red boats almost always see fading in the gel, and this one has very, very little of that, even on the platform. Platform does have this, I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like a grip tape or just like a grip mat that sticks onto it, and there's some spots where it's maybe peeling up a little bit on the edges, but still holding on there pretty well. Our Malibu chrome letters are in great shape. Port side's actually pretty much blemish free. You have a really light scratch in the black right here. Nothing else that I'm seeing to point out. On the hull, you are going to see some light scrapes from the carpet on the bunks. I always point that out. You see that on pretty much every boat, some worse than others. This also does have 3 tracking fins. I don't know if you can see those. 3 tracking fins up on front. The trailer's in good shape. You're going to see a couple little rust spots here and there, but nothing out of the ordinary considering the age. Up front, the nav light flips so you can stow that thing away. Just gives the bow a little bit of a cleaner look when it's down. There are a couple little chips right above the rub rail and the gel coat there. Roller, no damage from that of anything worth noting. Coming back down our starboard side, so light scratch here in the white, really doesn't stick out too much. Our response logos are all the chrome lettering on this side is also in great shape. Back in this rear corner, there's another small scratch on the black, but other than that, it's really not much worth pointing out. Stepping up inside, let's just jump into the interior because there's really not much else to look at on the exterior. Prop is clean. Our sun pad here, it's going to have some splits along this textured vinyl. Similar on the port side, but not quite as bad. It's really the only area in the boat that I'm seeing any type of cracks in the vinyls, in the vinyl skins rather. But this sun pad does open up and there's storage underneath. I'll show you here in just a second. There are a couple little nicks in the vinyl right next to the Perco lock. Let's hop inside. It's kind of an off-white, like a creamy white color. That texture vinyl's in a silver or light gray. And then we have black accent piping with a few red accents throughout the interior. So let's pop this open. It does have a full mooring cover. It's red. I believe it's original to the boat. Poles and everything go with that, but this is just a nice storage locker in the back of the boat. It also has some storage netting on the underside. Just that lock. Gas shocks are good. Those things stay open on their own. Rear bench seat's in awesome shape. If you wanted to, it pops out of the boat really easy. You can take it out if you're not having anybody sit there because you're skiing a lot with this thing. There is a little bit of thread coming loose on this lower corner here. On our combing pad, a small nick right there on that corner too. It's a 4-speaker stereo. Don't know. Dynamic balance speakers from Polk. That's what those appear to be. Combing pads are in great shape down both sides. Nothing split open other than that little corner piece. The engine hatch is going to have a couple cup holders, some storage netting on the side, and the skin on this is in awesome shape. Let's flip it up. You've got the Monsoon 340. It's a 5.7 liter. Again, it's got 706 hours on it. It's freshly serviced. Fluids, filters, impeller. It's a really smooth running motor. Ski pylon up front. Love seat. Great shape as well. Nothing that I'm seeing to point out. There's a little bit of a wear mark on the piping, but nothing big. Flip open, you've got a dual battery setup. So you've got the battery switch down here and got some life jackets and things. This is the bag for the air dam in the walkthrough. Glove box, this has all the original owner's manuals, but this is all just storage. Then you have hookups for your tunes and a 12-volt outlet in here. Now the stereo head unit is just over here in the walkthrough, which is interesting. But that's where they put it. You can change modes, volume, do all that from there. On the dash, actually, let me power this thing up real quick. Flip the battery on. While I'm waiting for the dash to light up, you do have a little cooler right here. It's like a split door in the ski locker. And then you've got a nice full ski locker in the floor in front of that. A little water in there we need to get out. Left side screen's gonna have like your lights, bilge pump, and blower. It's a dual digital display up top with the hour meter over here on the tack. And you have air, lake, and water temp right there. Obviously not reading properly, we're not in the water. Then you've got all your cruise control settings here in the center. So you can toggle on cruise, set the speed to either miles per hour, RPM, all through the screen there. Fuel, temp, oil pressure, all there at the bottom. And then I believe you also have a remote for the stereo here on the right side. So you don't have to like lean over into the walkthrough to see that. Push button throttle, says an adjustable steering wheel. Driver's seat's in great shape too, super comfy, no damage, and it does bolster up. There you go. Mirror on the windshield. Heading up into the bow, does have a bow filler cushion. And if we flip open the seats here, there's just storage underneath all the way around. Skins on these are in awesome shape. And of course the air dam. Grab rails, cup holders, little side pockets there too. That's pretty much it on this Malibu Response. If you have any questions, give us a call. N3 Boatworks, 317-845-9253. Thanks for watching.